Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Ascent, where I have came up with a rover that's going to go to Duna. This is essentially it. Here is rover 1. It's what we used around Kerbal, the Space Center here. I put some extra things on it and created rover 2. Now inside here is what is going to land on Duna. Parachutes, and on the back is a heat shield so it can come through the atmosphere. It'll use just the parachutes to land. And oh yeah, I'll have to change this. There's something else I added. But we're going to swap over to, this is a new one. We'll swap back over here. We'll open the actual, I call it the Ice Shelf Rover, because we have to launch it above Kerbin's atmosphere so that we can see how it re-enters an atmosphere and just see if everything works right. And I am missing a part. We're going to put this on there. So that we'll be able to rotate this around. It has no control on it, just the fins. So we're going to launch this toward, I don't know, it's nighttime right now. So we're going to launch it toward maybe the other side of Kerbal. And see how, just test run, see how it re-enters the atmosphere. We're going to go west. So we're going to go to 270. Here we go with the test. 3, 2, 1. We're going to get up to about 100 meters per second and then rotate over. This rocket has enough delta V to lift 5 tons into low Kerbal orbit. This doesn't even weigh 5 tons, so we're good there. Okay, we're going to start just slightly tilting toward the west. And I am rotating south just a little bit. I don't mean to. North, sorry. As soon as we get through the atmosphere, we'll rotate over just a little bit more. I am going to slow down just a bit. Crossing 7,000. Just popped over to the sun, the horizon there, the sun, through the mountains. Okay, we're up to 9,000. I'm going to rotate just a little bit more. And it doesn't really matter what direction we go. North is okay. That's okay. Okay, getting ready to go through the 19,000. Slow down just a little bit more. Make sure we have maintained some delta V. I'm sure we will. Crossing 23,000. Don't really want to go that far, but okay, let's see how we're doing on our burn. We want to push this out. Get it at least above 80 85, somewhere around in there, 85. Tilt up just a little bit more, make sure we get that up there. We want to leave the atmosphere, then re-enter the atmosphere. We want to make sure we land on surface as well. Okay, let's go ahead and stop that. Let's see where we're getting. 94,000. Be landing in the desert. How much altitude do we have? 661. We'll push that out just a little bit more. We've entered space. Let's burn that to there. I'm quite confident we could get to the other side. But we'll go to there just as a test. We have got 1 minute 27 seconds. We'll go ahead and break this off. We've got just a little bit of control on here. We can't hold anything. We don't have a large... I could put one on there, but... We have antenna. We can put the brakes on. We don't need all that spinning going on. There we go. I'm going to rotate over so we get some battery charge. Oh, where's the sun? Oh, the sun's right in front of us. Okay. We'll get some charge from here. Okay, there's our burn. It's really not in a stable orbit. We are going to re-enter the atmosphere here, more than likely land in the desert. We're aiming for the mountains, but let's push it out just a little bit more because we're going to be slowing down. Okay, as if we were coming into Duna. We will jettison this one. I'm going to F5 to save it. Make sure that's right. We want to rotate over to come back into... We're falling. We're getting some sunlight, so we're getting some charge. $88,000 meters. I don't have the antennas out, but we're close. Of course, the other... Whatever we put out there, we're going to have to throw some satellites around, communication satellites around Duna, and then bring this on down to the surface. Unless everything can, connect at the same time. we don't want our mothership to continue going on and lose itself over the horizon while this is trying to land and everything. So 81,000. Let's go ahead and speed up time. Okay. We're now entering, let's assume, Duna's atmosphere. Everything has to work. Got good sunlight. I'm hoping it will hold itself. Hold itself in a retrograde orbit here, in a retrograde descent. So let's speed up till we get some heating effects going. Just a test to see if everything works right on entry to Duna's atmosphere. Ooh, the wheels. (2,100 meters per second). Something's getting hot. Let's try to hold it right here. Now the atmosphere of Duna is not as strong, I don't think. There goes our debris. 1,800 meters per second. So far, so good. Now, I may put another parachute on, just like a drag chute. That way when we jettison this, it won't bounce back and hit us or something like that. How much ablator? Oh, he's 193. We're going to have to communicate with the mothership. I don't know if these antennas, we may have to put another antenna on to kind of reach out. I don't know that it'll reach as far as the mothership going over. Okay, parachutes are ready to go. We're going to go ahead and separate this. Let's see what happens. Then we'll pop the chute. Okay. There goes that falling away. Kind of just letting it fly just a bit here. It's in a good stable, holding position here, which is good. Falling straight down, 83 meters per second, 5,000. It may fall faster on Duna. Duna's atmosphere is not this thick. Parachutes are set to move them down to 850. A couple of them down to 850 anyway. So it's basically flying right now. It's oh, got a little off there. Okay, getting ready to deploy the chutes. I turned SAS off. We'll just see how it balances. Okay, these opened already. The other two haven't opened. Oh, but we're at 3 meters per second, and those other two haven't even. Now we have to land flat, so I'm going to turn SAS back on so that we land on. Okay, there's the other one that's open. Let's see if it's balanced. SAS is off, and it's balanced. Got some debris back there that landed, did not crash. Let's go ahead and speed up time. It was really going slow. So I think these 4 parachutes will land this on Duna at a slow enough speed. If not, it would probably help to put landing legs down so that it softens the blow. Then we could raise the landing legs and set down onto the wheels. Might be good to have in case we turn over as well. We're going to turn these off of steering. Don't want those to steer. 2 meters per 3 meters per second descent. I don't know if that's just like Duna or not, but I guess we could take a atmosphere. You know, we don't have enough electric charge for this. We could go ahead and run it though. Kerbin's Highlands, 14 for that. Okay, here comes the touchdown. 3 meters per second. Oh, slow down now. Slow down, slow down. Oh, my goodness. I forgot to take it out of... Okay. Now we put the brakes on. We ran the atmosphere, but we cannot transmit it. I will look at my charts to see how much electric charge it takes. We may have to throw some more batteries on here. Let's see, we're over the, or we're at the Highlands now. So there's a gravity scan from the Highlands. Log the temperature scan. We've already got that one. More than likely we have the rest of them as well. Yes. Barometer. Yes. So we've got 2 experiments on here. Let's see, what else do we have? We have CurbNet access. Very good. Something is right there. What is... That's mountains. How far away is that? Can we drive there? We're right here in the middle, so I would rather head down to Midlands or the Lowlands rather than to do this. I'm not sure what the distance is. But the mountains are definitely that way. Can I put a marker? Okay, we put a waypoint. Called it Kerbal something or other. Mountains. Oh, let's go to the map. We want to activate this. Now it's going to appear here, but we'll have to turn around, turn the brakes off. And there it is. We just don't know how far that is. We quick saved. Oh, we're going uphill. Let's check our battery. We're getting good charge. Oh, we have another. Yeah, we can keep that. Observe the goo. Our antenna. We'll put this on refresh so it'll tell us where we're at and how far we have to go. Let's go ahead and speed up. We don't want to go too fast. We don't want to wreck this thing. Go ahead and turn this off. Now it won't try to flip over or anything. We can just use the wheels to power on. I don't know what that is. Rock, tree. Yeah, there's something out here. Tops of trees or something. 16 meters per second. The antenna is still intact. We're still in the highlands. We're only communicating because we're on Kerbal. So when we're on Duna, this has to stay up and running. Oh yeah, it's just grasslands or something. Oh, that turns quick. Don't want to do any jumps. Yeah, this will take us, looks like it's going to take us all day to get over there. We're in refresh mode, right? There we go. These are different biomes. I'm assuming this is grasslands. We are in highlands. This is mountains. And we're there. Well, I'm heading the right direction. Right there should be our marker. We can turn those off. What I'm going to do is go ahead and stop it here. Slow it down a bit. This is our rover that's going to Duna. Hopefully we'll try to find 3 biomes right in a row that we can land next to, hopefully. And that is us. We are on the surface. We've ran this one. We've ran this one. And we've ran everything. The lights work. Yep, lights work. CurbNet works. We're going to go ahead and recover it. I had a good slow landing, so I was happy with that. And recover the vessel. Nothing else we need to try. So we got us a little bit of science data from the highlands. So I believe this is the rover that's going to Minus. I'm sorry, Duna. $16,000, almost 17. That is it. Now we'll just have to build a. This could be the interstage that gets us. It has 3,764 delta V. We need 1,000, and then we're going to need 600-700 to slow down. Well, we could use this to go right into the. Yeah, if we can just put something under here that would help us launch into. Let's see, how much does this weigh? 42 tons. We don't have anything. I got something that'll lift. Oh, yeah, these little things can go out there. They are little satellites. These were communication satellites, so we're going to need to change the. Yeah, we're going to need to change the antenna on those, definitely. a 9-ton. This will lift 9 tons. This won't even lift that. But we can change out the rockets for bigger booster rockets maybe. Let's put that on there. We'll take these off. We'll put the large ones on. What are they called? Kickbacks. Want 4 of those. That looks good. We'll put some nose cones on. Sorry if you hear some noise in the background. We are having some rain today. It's pouring down. Where's the nose cones? Aerodynamics. Here we go. Want 4 of those. We want some struts. I actually like that. I have no idea if this is going to work. We need this to get us to Duna. So let's run a test. Yeah, what we'll need to do is put another control unit on here. Let's put it up here so that it stays. Not a control unit, but oh, we don't have the big one yet. Oh well. We might have the big one before we go to Duna anyway. So we've got boosters, and then, oh, wrong engine. We've got boosters, and this will launch at the same time. That's the next one, but we need to cut it off. Yeah, we'll cut those off next. I need to make one. This. Turn the boosters off. There it is. We will separate this one and start that one. We'll start that. I mean, we'll separate that. Start that. Yeah, that's correct, isn't it? That's those, that's that, and that. Yep. And then this entire thing has to get us to Duna. Okay, let's save this one just as a test. Duna launcher, maybe? Well, I don't know. Save it. Let's put it on the pad and just launch. See how the launch goes. See if there's anything I forgot. This is just a test. Turn on SAS. Wow, that little bitty SAS up here is going to try to work this whole thing. Okay, here we go. And, well, we don't need that much on the lower rocket, so let's keep that one low. All right. It's our biggest rocket ever, I think. I am going to attempt to roll. Just a small roll there. I hope there's enough ejection force on these solid rocket boosters to get away from the engine. And we may go with a better control pod there, control unit. Boosters are almost out. We're going 450 meters per second. We're up to 13. Okay, there we go. Let's eject. Nice. Clean. Then we can throttle back up. We're passing 20. We'll go ahead and tilt. And yeah, I think we have 5,000 meters per second delta V on here, but we're still slowing down. This rocket isn't strong enough to push it. We're still slowing down. Now we're pushing it. Oh my goodness. If this works, we may just leave it up here. I know it's 20, 30 days too soon, but we really need to push that out. How much delta V we got? Ooh, we've got 750. This one's going to have 4,000. But it's going to take us 1,000 to get around. To get pushed around. Okay, we're at 70 if we can get up there. Come on, baby. I may have to look at a different engine. Keep the orbit kind of low, maybe 75 there. Probably almost out of delta V now. Actually, we're doing really good. Yeah, we've got fins up here that we don't need. And we could go ahead and jettison this as well. And that's it. 21 seconds. Okay, definitely taking the fins off of this part because we don't need them anymore. Let's continue to push this orbit line out. We'll aim up just a little bit above the horizon. I don't have the speed I thought I might have. Okay, keeping that apoapsis right there. We are in orbit. See how much delta V we have left. 3,167 meters. This is going to Duna. Let's go ahead and eject that. Don't want to eject that F5 and save it. This can't go to Duna. I don't think we put a big enough antenna on it and enough batteries. Yeah, we didn't. Let's go ahead and check it though. That worked. We can't steady this out. Why not? Too heavy? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, we may have to put a different control unit on here. Hmm. Can we even rotate this? I probably can this way. Let's go to... We'll turn off SAS and start the rotation. That way it saves our battery. We definitely need another battery. Let me look real quick about our battery usage. Duna. Like. The atmospheric fluid spectrovariometer uses 1200 electric charge. So everything worked fine. The rocket's good enough. We'll have 3,000. We'll actually have more than that when I get it up here. We're going to go ahead and revert flight to the vehicle assembly building. So we'll get rid of these. And I don't know if we have the little bitty... Oh yeah, we do. We could use these and push them away if we need to. And that control unit, I am really thinking about that. Where we could put that. This one just really isn't cutting it. And we don't have the big one on here. At the moment, I don't know what I'm going to do, but that's kind of where we're at. We're going to launch this toward Duna and a couple of more with, we need bigger batteries. I wish it did tell us how much battery charge we had on here. Missing a ladder, yeah, we don't need one. But I think it had 900, so we're going to need 300 more. Just give us a little bit. I think it was 990. But anyway, I hope you liked this video. Give me a like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.